Cicero.
Lipschitz.
Hot, sex, swish. Cicero.
Lipschitz.
Hot, sex, swish. Cicero.
Lipschitz.
He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same. Hot, sex, swish. Cicero.
Lipschitz.
Hot, sex, swish. Cicero.
Lipschitz.
You know how people have these little habits to get you down? Like Bernie. Bernie liked to chew gum. Well, no, not chew. Huh. So I come home one day and I'm really irritated and I'm looking for a little bit of sympathy, and there's Bernie lying on the couch drinking a beer and chewing. No, not chewing. Puffing. So I said, Bernie, you pop that gum one more time. And he did. So I took the shotgun down off the wall and I fired 2 warning shots into his head.
I met Ezekiel Young from Salt Lake City about 2 years ago, and we hit it off right away. We moved in together. He'd go to work, he'd come home, I'd mix him a drink, and I'd make him some dinner. It was like heaven in 2.5 rooms. Well, then I found out. Single, he told me, single my ass. Not only was he married, he had 6 wives. One of those Mormons, you know. But when he came home that day, I did the same thing I used to do. I mixed him his drink. You know, some guys just can't hold their arsenic.
He had it coming. He had it coming. She took the flower in the time, and then he used it, and he abused it. It was a murder, but not a crime.
Now I'm in the kitchen, carving up a chicken, minding my own business, when in storms my husband Wilbur in a jealous rage. You've been screwing the milkman, he says. And he was crazy, and he kept on screaming, you've been screwing the milkman! And then he ran into my knife. He ran into my knife 10 times.
If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same.
Mitt kärleken och så var jag hårt I lagen och frukter fermenten mig. Läggen tjockte med fett. Den nägger med isen, en artad med nabaken. Jag mjön tog och mer till någon jag. Samma jag inte hade probalta med renner säkert. Meg mer ansning. Den är meg.
Yeah, but did you do it?
Not guilty.
My sister, Veronica, and I, we used to have this double act, and my husband, Charlie, he traveled around with us. Now, the last act of our show, it had 20 acrobatics in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, backflip, flip-flop, spread eagle, you name it, we did it. Now, this one time, we were up in our hotel room, the 3 of us, we were in Cicero, we were boozing it up, having some laughs, and then we ran out of ice. Well, I went out to get some. I came back, opened the door, and there's Veronica and Charlie doing number 17, the spread eagle. Well, I was in such a state of shock, I completely blacked out. I don't remember a thing. It wasn't until later, when I was washing the blood off of my hands, I even knew they were dead. They had it come! 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 I didn't do it! She didn't do it! But if I'd done it, she done it! You could tell me that I was wrong. They had it come! 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 They took the flower and it's wrong. I didn't do it! And then they used it! If I'd done it, how could you tell me that I was wrong?
I loved Alvin Lipschitz more than I could possibly say. He was a real artistic guy, sensitive, a painter, but he was troubled. He was always trying to find himself. He would go out every night looking for himself. And on the way, he found Ruth, Gladys, Rosemary, and Irving. I guess you could say we broke up because of artistic differences. He saw himself as alive. Oh, I saw him as dead.
The dirty mind. Triangle.
different thing.